Heidi here, and I wanted to paint a quick little gnome with you and also give you a gnome tracer for free. So if you are interested in getting a free gnome tracer, go ahead and you can do this one of two ways. And first off, I would love to say hi to you. So please tell me where you're from and how you're doing today. And I will tell you exactly how you can get a free gnome tracer. So I'm freehanding it here. Some of y'all can probably easily do that too. But if you're nervous about that and you want the free gnome tracer, you can get it for free. So go ahead and say hello. Let me know by just typing the word. There's a few ways you can get this tracer. You can either type the word gnome. The easiest way is to text the word gnome to this number. And yes, it is in PPHQ, Pamela. So you can go grab it. Anybody who is in Paint Party headquarters, all of these are ready for you inside of Paint Party headquarters. And if you want to grab a free one, I'm giving away just one of these, but I wanted to show you how cool it is, how easy it is to first off paint. I'm going to do this in like probably 7 minutes or less. I'm going to try to keep the whole live, but I wanted to show you we have a winter gnome. And then it goes to Valentine's gnome, to St. Patty's Day gnome, which is what I'm about to do, to Easter gnome, to spring gnome, to summer gnome, back to school gnome, fall gnome, Halloween gnome, and Christmas gnome. So let me know which one is your favorite. And then I'm going to be painting this one pretty quickly here. I love that back to school gnome. I think that's probably one of my faves. I don't know for sure. I love the spring one too. They're just so fun to paint. Oh my gosh, so fun to paint. Two ways you can get this gnome, okay? Number one way, the easiest way is to text the word gnome to this number and don't put a bunch of words with it. Just text gnome. The second way to get it for free is to, this is on a live right now, but as soon as it's over, I'll add the link. So if you're watching the replay, you'll easily be able to grab it because the link will be in the description, okay? So if you're watching this live, don't worry, the link will be in the description here in about 8 minutes because I'm going to update it here in just a couple of minutes. So grab your gnome and let me know if you have painted these before. You know, here's the coolest part about doing these like as a paint party. They're very easy. You could actually have people, you know, bring all the seasons and have people pick maybe 2 or 3 options. And you could do a paint party because these are only 4 by 12. These are little bitty canvases. And you're about to see me do a very quick rendition of a gnome in about 5 minutes or less. So can somebody keep a timer for me? I'm going to be checking your comments here and there and seeing if I'm staying on track under the 5 minutes. Oh, good. Y'all are loving them. Yeah, let me know if you like them. I always love to hear y'all's feedback if you're liking them or if you're like, not my fave. Do y'all watch Shark Tank? So if you've never watched Shark Tank, I've been watching it for years and years. And a lady on there, I was so impressed. She'd gone through like a bad divorce and just, you know, was trying to get through life. And she started making these gnomes. Well, she posted them on Etsy. It was these doll gnomes. They were done in a doll form. She posted these gnomes on Etsy and she made almost $700,000 since the airing of Shark Tank. That was before she aired on Shark Tank. Now I'm like, she's probably way over $1 million in gnomes. So I pretty much the very next day started painting a bunch of miniature gnomes. And now I've been so inspired and so excited about it. I painted one for every season because they're just so easy and so fun to do. So for any beginner, if you're, been painting a long time and you're really skilled, I think you'll find that just the easiness of this, and let me know if this is you. Sometimes you might do a lot of really crazy fun art, but really just having that time to do something that doesn't, you know, it's not real, like you have a tracer and it's not real hard. You're almost color by number. There's something therapeutic about the feeling of just grabbing your brush and knowing that you don't have to worry too much. You can just add these fun little details and it's not a lot of responsibility. So let me know if you are that way. Sometimes you just want to paint something almost like a paint by number, right? You just want to kind of do a paint by number. Oh, you love the fall. Is that Claudia that loves the fall? Yeah, let me know which one's your favorite. I know. I am really I love this because look, I put like a snowflake on the little flag, which I thought was so cool. Evie, the size canvas is a 4 by 12. And again, if you want a free tracer, we're doing a free tracer. You can screenshot this and just text the word gnome. Just text the word gnome. Oh my gosh, I did. I will actually have to paint another one. So, you are so right, Victoria. I forgot 4th of July. I will definitely have to paint another one. Don't you worry. I'm going to get another one in there. I'm going to have another one painted. Okay, so I'm going to try to do this pretty quick so you can see that it doesn't take a long time to do it. And you can grab the free tracer by texting me, or if you're watching the replay, just click the link in the description and it'll lead you right over there to it. So I'm so excited to give you one of these for free, so you can start painting your gnome. Because sometimes we just need a little project to get us started. Okay, so let me know in the comments. I would love to see who paints every day, who paints once a week, who has been wanting to paint. And y'all, I was one of those people that it would take me an entire year to finish a painting. An entire year. Like I just had, you know, so much going on. I was so busy and didn't make time for it. And then when I did, I put so much pressure on myself that I was like, you know, would just take forever to do anything. And so if you're like I was, where you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, this is the perfect project to get back into painting. This is the perfect project to test out your first paint party with, because as you can see, it is just these mini little shapes with just a few colors, nothing major at all. So if you're like, oh, I've been wanting to get back into it, but I'm really nervous, I'm really scared, this is one of those projects that's really easy to do. Okay, and then for the little clovers, I just kind of do a heart, and then I just keep adding hearts to it. So a heart, and you can do a 3-leaf clover, or I always try to add in that 4th one so it's lucky. Yeah, let me see your comments if you're... My painting crafts has determined what art classes I have coming up. Yes, I'm like that too, Tanya, because I do so many different things with paint parties and making stuff. Kate has been painting almost every day. That's wonderful. So wonderful. Debbie says, I would love to paint every one of these with my littles. How fun would that be if they had this like whole like masterpiece of all of these cute things? That would be so cool. Debbie says, I would love to paint one every day, but once a week is me. That's awesome. Yeah. And just try to, like, you know, as long as you can try to get some time in at least once a week, you know, especially if you use it as your therapy or if it's your paint party business. And for all of y'all joining, remember, you can get this, you can get a Gnome Tracer for free by 2 ways. You can either look at the link that I'll have in there in the description, or you can text the word gnome. Only text the word gnome, because if you text a bunch of stuff, it won't do the autoresponder. But if you text the word gnome, it'll automatically send it back to you. So you could be watching this in the middle of the night and text the word gnome, and it's not going to wake anybody up. And then you'll get your tracer. You could be painting in the middle of the night. I mean, that's fun times to paint. Put on a good movie or some good music. Okay, so you can just add these as much as you want all over here. I'm going to have one more down here. And I'm trying to keep this in under, how am I doing on time? I'm trying to keep this in around 5 or 6 minutes or less. Y'all let me know. Did I already mess up my timing? Did I, or am I still good? Let me know if I'm still good or if I already messed up my timing. All right, I'm going to add some little circles here with gold, like he has his gold coins. So excited about these. Oh my gosh, if you're just joining us, we have every season. Well, I do need to add 4th of July. I'm sure there's other like holidays. Of course, you know, there's a lot. I mean, there's like so many holidays. You could go crazy with these though. That's the cool thing is, you know, I have 10 here. There's 10 right here that I've painted, but you could go nuts. You could have so many different seasons, holidays. The sky's the limit. Like you could just literally take this kind of same design and go crazy. And anybody who's watching in Paint Party Headquarters, first off, if you'll give me a hashtag PPHQ, I'd love to say hi to you, as well as all of these have already been posted inside of Paint Party Headquarters for you. So if you're in Paint Party Headquarters, and we already have them all ready for you in there. And they're canvas, so they're pretty thick canvas, and they're 4x12. 4x12 canvas. So what I'm going to do is just kind of grab my white paint and just start to bring it over and just kind of get some lines in here. Now you can decorate the hat however you want. You can put more 4-leaf clovers. As you see here on this one, I actually put Christmas trees, which I thought was pretty cute. And this one I put hearts and different stars and stuff like that. Just so many different things. On this one, on the flower one, I put you know, different flowers and then just different dots. So you can go crazy on however you want to add it. I'm going to go to super turbo painting. Super turbo. Okay, I got hair in it. Got my hair. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just take this thin brush and just start making some fun little extras. Again, these are just literally triangles. Almost make it look like it's arrows. Okay, and then just kind of add it in however you want. And then I'm just gonna do one more of those and then start making some dots. But again, the sky's the limit on this. You could go totally like just so fun. You could just crank up some music and just paint these to your heart's content. To paint all 10 of these for me, it probably took, and again, I'm a pretty fast painter, but to paint all 10, it probably took me 6 or 7 hours, I believe. I'm guessing. I think that was about how long it took. But you know, you may be a faster painter than me, or you may not want, you know, to paint 10 of these. It's totally, you know, what you're thinking you want to do. But if you want to get a free tracer to get started, to test this and see if you like it, and you know how I love to teach y'all how to do paint parties. This is a fun, easy one to do. And people at paint parties love it because it doesn't take too much like bandwidth. Like they can just come, have a good time, and enjoy. Oh, got a little green on his beard. I'm going to smear that in. How am I doing on time? Dang it, I went over. So bad. Oh, man, I really went over. So sorry, y'all. Okay, I'm going to try to wrap it up. Okay, let's see. We're going to have a new, like, buzzer. I'm going to have a buzzer for myself whenever I'm close to my time, trying to keep it a little bit shorter video. I'll have a buzzer. Since I can't hear y'all, I know y'all are probably like, you're over! You're yelling through the screen at me, and I don't hear it. And it's different too whenever I have y'all above me. Usually I'll have my laptop so I can see the comments a lot faster, but now I'm having to stand up and like, okay, there we go. All right, so see how fast that was? Even though it wasn't 5 minutes, it was still pretty fast. So if you would like to have your own tracer, you have two ways you can do it. Number one, you can click the link in the description and grab it. Number two, you can text the word gnome to this number. I'm going to leave it here for 5 seconds so you can screenshot it and do it right after. I know I do need my birdie timer. It's in my office. And then I'm going to leave it here for 5, 4. Go ahead and screenshot. 3. Oh, 2. I don't know if I need to screenshot that way. Okay, and then that was probably not an easy way for y'all to screenshot with me moving it so much. Oh, yes, that's a great idea, Debbie, with all the different things, with all the birthday cakes. I want to show you one more time a whole series. There is the winter gnome. We got the Valentine's gnome. We have St. Patty's Day gnome. We have Easter gnome. Now we have spring gnome. We've moved on to summer gnome. He's a surfer. Now we have back to school gnome. Back to school, one of my faves, by the way, using primary colors and a big old pencil. And then we have fall gnome with pumpkins and all the fun colors. Halloween gnome with his own little pet cat. And Christmas gnome. I can't wait to put this on a ginormous door, like a porch slinger. So excited. Okay, the sky's the limit. If you would like to have your own Gnome Tracer for free, text the word gnome to me at this number or look at the link in the description. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Yes, I do, Karen. I need to get a 4th of July gnome. I can't believe I missed that one. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.